Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're starting to drinking early. We're starting to show early. Or should I say, on time. Or should I say, half an hour late. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyways, we're here and we're ready to start today's episode. Today's episode, we're going to be making some Cuban chicken. Yeah, that's right. You guys have had this before many times. Basically, it's just some chicken with some Caribbean marinade. Kind of keeping it Caribbean, Cuban, whatever. You know, anyway, so we're going to do a little bit of that, all right? So we got some chicken breast that we defrosted, and we're going to marinate. We're going to cook it up. We're going to eat it up. Make some plantains, you know, the yummy, delicious plantains. We got some white rice, you know, we're going to do just a traditional, simple dinner, Cuban dinner, Caribbean dinner. Again, just citrus, in this case, lime marinated chicken. All right, we have some of that. We got a little onion, a little garlic, and all that good stuff. And then we have all this bread left over, from a recent kind of get together we had, and we just had a bunch of bread. And I'm like, whoa, what am I gonna do with this bread? And I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's make some bread pudding. But I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can take this to the next level. Let's make some rum raisin bread pudding. So we're gonna be making some of that. So I actually have some raisins here that I went on ahead and I soaked. All right, so I've been soaking these raisins in rum for a few hours now. All right, so if you guys want to start, getting your drinks together, I don't know how late or early it is over there, and you guys want to start soaking like these raisins, while you get ready to watch this show, go right on ahead and do it, because we're about to get this show on the road. We're about to, roll the intro so that we can get started. So guys, you already know what's up. See you guys in a few seconds. Let's get that intro. get this show on the road. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are excited. Because I am. I am so happy and excited. Bruh. Okay, so we're gonna start this off. All right, now the chicken is a fairly simple, put together dish here. All right, so we're gonna go on ahead as we kind of usually do. When we're making simple dinners, and they include a dessert component to it. We start with the dessert. So we're gonna start off with the dessert because that's probably gonna take the longest amount of time. So let's just get into it. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start breaking up this bread. Now we need 6 cups worth. All right, of what do you call it? Of bread. I'm trying to. Let me just put this in another bowl. Okay. These are again the raisins that have been soaking in rum. So again, let's just get into it again real quick, before we get started. By the way, I've been making a lot of changes all over the place. We're going to be doing a lot of awesome, crazy things, yada yada. I know you keep hearing it, but in case you guys are not aware, again, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook. All the links are down below. On Twitter, you name it. Also, I got new merch. All the links are down below, so you can check out the merch, and you can check out, I don't know, I forgot what else. There's other stuff going on down there. I just wanted to put the little plug in before I forget. All right, so today we're making, again, some Caribbean-style food. We're going to start off with some bread pudding, okay? So I'm just going to go on ahead because I need this, I really use this, all right? So I'm just going to go on ahead. Look at that. Look at that goodness. Look at that. There's all that rum, delicious goodness. All right, so, we're going to just save that. We're going to be putting that in here at some point, okay? I'm just going to put that to the side. Yeah, those raisins are now... These raisins were already nice and plump and juicy, but now they're even more plump and juicy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So... Alright, so now we're going to go on ahead and just cut these guys into, kind of just semi-cubes, in a sense. So we want around like 6 cups, worth of bread. I think I have enough. I hope I have enough. And by the way, you can use whatever bread you want. You can go on ahead and go to the store and get specialty bread. This is a sweet dish, so something like brioche, whatever, you know what I mean? French, whatever, it's great, you know what I mean? Traditionally, it's just day-old French bread. This is a little older than that, but, things out here don't get that hard. Like you don't get like really, really hard, crusty bread. So the best thing we can do is what we got here. But again, the older the bread, minus the mold. You don't want mold here. All right, no mold. But anyways, the crustier, the better. All right, so again, we're gonna just try and see if we can get enough bread. I have a little extra bread, the extra buns from yesterday, but I'm gonna see if I can try and avoid using that. I think we can get away with all that. So we need 3 of these cups, right? Just fill it up here. So anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome. I see you out there, Naru Jaloof. Shout out to you. But yeah, just simple Tuesday afternoon out here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday as well, or whatever day you're watching this on, So, but yeah, this is a pretty simple dish. You know what I mean? Like I haven't made bread pudding in a while. I went online and I just looked up for bread pudding, and I realized most of the recipes are basically the same. So I just went, with a kind of like a basic recipe, and then I kind of added all the other stuff. So this that we're making here is also, a little semi-experimental. You know what I mean? Because I just said, hey, let's make a, rum raisin. Like rum raisin ice cream, I guess. Rum raisin cake. Let's see how that goes. So, okay. I think we're good. I think we're gonna have just enough bread. I think we're gonna be fine. But yeah, I think this is gonna be super good. Like I said, you know, we're gonna go on ahead. Like I said, we went on ahead and soaked those raisins in some rum, and we're also gonna make a rum sauce. All right. Now, you know, there's all kinds of sauces, you know, for this kind of stuff. You know what I mean, like a bourbon and things like that. But I don't really have that much bourbon out here. But what I do have is a lot of rum. All right. So look, there's some sesame seeds here. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of these sesame seeds. I mean, you know, I don't want sesame seeds on my. So I'm just gonna look. See, I'm gonna get with my fingernail here. You see, right? See if I can just pick up some of this. Yeah, you know, I don't know, just sesame seeds. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? If there's a few in there, I'm not gonna really be hating, but we can remove them. Let's see if we can remove them real quick, all right? You know, don't want really sesame seeds in my bread pudding. So, you know, just trying to remove as many as we can. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I just realized tomorrow is May 4th. Isn't it Pie Day? I should have made some pie. I did not realize that. It's a little too late now, but should have made some pie. Anyways, do you guys, anyone out there like bread pudding? Anyone? I like bread pudding. I like any dessert, really, to tell you the truth. You know, so. Bruh. I'm an equal opportunity dessert eater. I don't discriminate on any dessert out there. Anyways, how do you guys feel about eating something like a bread pudding? And by the way, you can make bread pudding with anything you want. You know, you can even make it with white bread, whatever. You know what I mean? The point is, just, you know, it's just basically a dish that you make with the leftover bread that you have. You know? So, that's kind of what it is. Okay, so, you know, all this bread goodness, you know, we're not gonna throw it away. We're gonna just add it inside the bowl, you know, with all the bread. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna mix it up. I mean, we're gonna separate the two main parts of the components of this thing. Okay. So component number one is the bread. All right. So we're gonna just go on ahead and keep this to the side. All right. That's done. All right. Keep that separate. All right. And then now we're gonna start mixing all the wet ingredients. You know what I'm saying? All nice and wet. All right. So we're gonna do it in this bowl. All right. So I'm gonna go on ahead and what can I put this? Oh, you know what? I can actually add this to the bread already. It's all right. It's not gonna take that long to put all this together. So let me get all the ingredients ready here. So we're gonna need things like, you know, again, milk, eggs, sugar, vanilla, and spices. Okay, easy. Easy peasy. All right, so we got all that. Okay, so let's start off with the eggs. All right, let's just get those in there. Oh, I know, the bowl. The worst possible. I'll put it over here for now, so you guys see. Can you see there? All right, cool. All right. All right, so we're just gonna get the eggs and add those first, okay? So in the ingredients down there, I put white sugar and brown sugar. But I just realized I completely forgot. Hey, I got pinoncillo, which is raw sugar. You know what I mean? Just regular, raw sugar. I was like, you know what? Let me just have that. I think that'll be a lot better. So I'm keeping the regular sugar to the side there because I will need that for the sauce later. So we'll do that later. Let me get some butter. I did need to soften some butter. How much butter did I need to soften? Okay. Let me nuke this for a minute. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm with you. Get the microwave under the computer. Oh wait, you guys can see me. Gonna nuke it, nuke it, nuke it, nuke it. That was the wrong button. Look at all that goodness. Yeah, that rum, man, and the raisins. It's gonna be good as fuck. Smells so good already. Melt it a little more. Alright, there we go. That's fine. I don't want to melt it too much. It'll kind of keep melting on its own. See, so here we're just gonna. Okay, you see? Alright, so let that melt. So, sorry about that. How's it going, Hip Loco? Shout out to you. Shout out to Diane. Yeah, it's pretty simple today, I think. We're going to try to keep it as simple as possible. Like I said, just yummy, delicious bread pudding. Has anyone out there, I don't know, I guess I thought everybody has ever had bread pudding. Have you ever not had bread pudding? Anyone out there? Who has not had bread pudding? Let's ask that question, all right? There we go. Let's go. I'm trying to think of a question there. Who has not had bread pudding? Okay, so we got the eggs in here, okay, so far. Now we're going to go on with 3 cups of milk. I'm actually going to wait for this to melt for a second. Let me add the sugar in the meantime. So we got some pinoncillo and some... Again, if you got just... All you have is white sugar, just use white sugar. I happen to have pinoncillo and brown sugar, so I said let me use pinoncillo, which is like super raw sugar, instead of regular white sugar, and brown sugar. I do like the fried plantains. Nice recipes today, Jose. Yeah, this again, thanks, I appreciate it. I'm trying to keep it as simple. I learned my lesson from last week. We gotta get back to the basics and not like trying to get all crazy every week. Let's do things that are a lot more manageable. You know what I mean? For everybody, because if I'm having trouble making it, I can't imagine everybody else, you know. So, and again, it's okay. I mean, I know we're not all at the same level. Some of you guys know the appropriate amount of ketchup to add to pozole, you know. So,
bruh.
all right. So we're gonna go with 1 cup of brown sugar. All right. I think that's gonna be one of the first ongoing memes on the show. One of the, what is it? One of the OG jokes, or one of the inside jokes. We're gonna put ketchup in the pozole. All right. Only the OGs are gonna know about that shit. All right. It's only for the OGs of the show. Okay. I'm gonna go with this pinoncillo. I got high hopes. Yeah, you know, normally I don't like raisins in something like bread pudding because it's soft and, you know, they're hard. But then I just saw somebody, you know, when I was looking, just trying to find whatever recipe, I saw someone like, oh, soak them in whatever liquor. And I'm like, you know, immediately I was like, all right, let's do this. And the rest is history. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta take like a few extra seconds here to make sure my sugar is nice and sealed. You know, I got ants in my pants that want that sugar, sugar, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. Oh, copyright strike. Damn it.
Bruh.
Okay. Actually, the copyright strikes are really only kind of like a problem on YouTube. They don't really give a shit about copyright on any other platform, really, for the most part. Okay, so we just got a few of the ingredients in here so far. We got the sugar, we got the butter, we got the eggs. Okay? So far. Alright? I'm not going to add the milk yet. I'm going to just wait for the last. Alright? Alright, so I'm just getting some vanilla, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, cinnamon. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. And some a little allspice. And a little bit of ginger. Alright, fuck it. Let's go get crazy. Alright, so we're gonna add some cinnamon. So about, what is it, like a tablespoon was good? You know, bread pudding definitely needs that cinnamon. Or cinnamon for, you know, everyone else that can speak English out there. Okay, cinnamon. And then we got some nutmeg. Again, you can add as much or as little as you want. Let's go with a little ginger. Is there anything in here? I think this is already empty. And it is! vanilla. Yeah, I gotta buy some vanilla. I think it says add 2 tablespoons. I don't know, man. I feel like that. I think that's a little bit much. So I'm not gonna add both tablespoons in there. All right. You can add whatever you want. I think 2 tablespoons is a bit overkill. Especially, again, this vanilla is very strong. And let's mix all that. This smells super delicious already. Let me make sure I got everything in there. Okay, the last thing I need in there is some allspice, which I want to add, but it's like I don't have. I gotta crush it by hand or something. I'm trying to. Let me see. What's the best way for me to crush? For me to crush these puny little. Oh, I know. Got a little magic hammer here. Okay. And then, you use a knife. Again, I can just use a spice grinder, but it's just so little, Nice little allspice in there. This will make it, this allspices makes it very, like Caribbean, very Jamaican-y. So, yeah, it's so fragrant, so yummy. Okay, we're just trying to, I don't want to have like any real big fat chunks in there. Yummy, 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 yummy. All right. Boom. Voila. All right, so now I'm going to get this yummy, delicious allspice, all right? Where's it? It's over here. Pew pew! How's it going, soldier? Pew pew! Thank you very much. Alright. Thank you, Hip Loco. I'm getting hungry. That's right. Yeah, bread pudding is so yummy. Alright, so we got everything in there. Alright, the last thing we need to put in there, we need to get some of that milk in there. So, originally it was saying kind of like 4 cups, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with 3 cups, and if it needs a little more milk, I'll add a little more milk. I don't want to add. In fact, I'm going with 2 cups. All right, I'm just gonna go with 2 cups for now. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be too. I'm just going with 2 cups of milk. Yeah, bread pudding is super comfort food, right? I'm gonna make a little sauce with this. It's gonna be delicious. This already smells delicious. excited. Get some of those spices from there. Make sure everything's nice and. All right, so now, okay, we got the bread. All right, with the raisins in here. Now we're gonna go on ahead and add, all this and mix it all together. Some of that sugar goodness is at the bottom of the bowl. Okay. Yeah, so I think 2 is enough. You see, I added 2 of milk in there. That's plenty. The 2 cups of milk, I think, is plenty. But I you know what? I think it also depends on the type of bread that you got. Some bread might be a little bit more chunky or thicker. You know what I mean? Let me get the big boy. Look at that. How beautiful is that, huh? Yeah, so I mean, I would say 2 cups. I would go 2 cups, and then if you gotta add more, add more. But you see, I think we're perfect here. It's soaking it up nice and good. You want liquid, but you don't want you don't want like excess amount of liquid. This is like perfect. You know what I mean? Like a nice, perfect amount. Look at that. All right, so yeah, I'm glad I eyeballed this. See, look, that's the thing. I've made like a million bread puddings. A lot of us have made bread puddings before, shit like that. So it's like, even if you're making something, the recipe's a little off, you can kind of fix it on the fly, no big deal. What was going on last week, I had no ability to do that because I had no idea, no background, no basis, no nothing on, what could go wrong. And, a lot of these things are very complicated with many ingredients. And again, like this is a very simple dish, but it does have a lot of ingredients. And like, for example, if I would have added the 4 cups of milk, which was the original asking for, I was like, no way, no, this be soup right now. So, like that. So now we're gonna just let it sit for a minute. You know what I mean? Honestly, we can let it like kind of ride out. Let it sit. And let it like kind of soak in the juices. I haven't even turned the oven on, so we're gonna do that in a second. Go on ahead and do that right now. So 350, all right? Got easy, yummy deliciousness today here. So we got the oven on. I have this butter here. I'm waiting for it to just soften up a little bit, so that way I can add that to, this. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna butter this nice and well, so that way, we can. Make the thing better. The butter from. Careful with the mouse. Almost ended the stream there. Like an idiot. Alright, anyways, but yeah, the butter will not only help enhance the flavor, of the bread pudding, but also, help it not stick. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, more of what we were going for there. Alright, so let me just do a quick little cleanup here, real quick. Alright? Little cleanup. I mean, actually, not too much of a cleanup. What we're gonna start doing now is start getting the ingredients ready for the chicken. Okay, for the chicken marinade. All right. Let's So it's fairly simple. All right. Onions. Okay. Oh, how's it going? Shout out to Rosa. But yes, you're right. You know what I mean? You can make a caramel. You can make all kinds of things. I'm actually making a simple little sauce. You know what I mean? Again, ingredients are down below. And yeah, just a simple little sugar sauce. You know what I mean? You'll see. So again, keeping it super crazy simple today, you know. So, you know, part of the marinade is some onions and some garlic. So, and we got some limes, and so like I got like a bunch of limes left over, you know, from the tacos and the other stuff that we eat here, and whatever, just stuff. You know what I mean? So they're still good. You know what I mean? They still got juice, you know. So they're juice, you know. So we're gonna get that juice and put it in the marinade. So we're just gonna go on ahead and use that. Oh, Rosa, yes, vanilla ice cream. In fact, I still have a little vanilla ice cream, and I'm definitely gonna serve it with it. Look, not only am I putting that syrup on top, I'm also putting the vanilla ice cream. You know, hell's yeah. All right, hold on. What's going on over here? Give me 1 second. He's making that famous Windows noise.
Bruh.
All right, I think we got it right. Let me see. All right. Freaking technology. Okay, we're back. All right, so let me just go on ahead before I get this all dirty with the salmonellas. You know, when we're gonna cut the chicken up, I'm gonna go on ahead and just chop up the 3 things that I need to chop up here, which is, you know, some garlic and some onions, and that's it really. We're gonna go on ahead and normally you just chop up a little onion, but you know I like onion, and we're not having any beans with this. Again, you know, traditionally, you know, you could probably have some black beans with this if you want. I'm not having any beans today. Got no beans to be had. I'm not making any beans, you know. So I'm gonna go on ahead and saute a little extra onion and make a little kind of extra sauce or what have you. You know what I mean? A little extra yumminess with the chicken. So that way, you know, that will be the complement to just the white rice. It'll be just the white rice and chicken. So, you know, many cultures around the world just eat simple white rice and chicken. That's it. So no different out here. We just this is the way we season it, and that's it. So we're just gonna keep it super simple. It's a little sticky today. We're just doing, you know, keeping it very simple today, and that's it. And we're gonna make some white rice. You know what I mean? Like in a few minutes, and then after white rice, the maduros. You know, hells yeah to the maduros. Everybody loves maduros. So, and that's it. So we got all these yummy, you know, yummy. All right, and get a little garlic. And so the chicken, you know, I'm making extra chicken today on purpose. You know, the reason I'm making extra chicken today is because tomorrow we're making chicken quesadillas. Again, you know, we're going for simple this week, all right? So, you know, we're making some simple chicken quesadillas. We're going to make that guacamole again, but instead of making it at lightning speed like I made it last week, I'm going to slow it down a little bit so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. But yeah, we're just going to make some easy, quick, yummy, easy peasy guacamole. We're going to make, I don't know, I forgot what else we're making. We're making some quesadillas and I don't know what else. Forgot. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to make various kinds of quesadillas, all right? So again, we're not just making, you know, it's not going to be like a 2-second video. It's going to take a little while. There's something in there that I'm making. I forgot what else I'm making tomorrow. Maybe someone can help me. But there's something in there that's probably going to take a little longer, all right? I think we're going to make some Mexican rice. Yeah, we're going to make a little bit of the Mexican. So Mexican rice is a thing. I thought Mexican rice was just like a Taco Bell thing, but no. You know, actually, Mexican rice is a thing. You know, the way that we eat Mexican rice in the U.S., that's the way they eat Mexican rice here too. I know. Who would have thought? Yeah, no, because we're a lot of us are used to like that Taco Bell menu, and you know, we're surprised to hear when we come to Mexico. It's like, what do you mean you don't have a Crunch Wrap Supreme?
Bruh.
You know? What do you mean there's no? By the way, there's no such thing as like a burrito out here in this part of Mexico. I mean, you can find them, but it's not really like a thing. You know, burritos like, oh, that's like a northern thing or like an American thing. I think, you know what? We're gonna go with 3 cloves of garlic. I think that's enough. I'm not gonna overpower with the garlic. 3 is enough. But anyways, but yeah, a lot of things are even like regional. You know, in the case of like garlic. I mean, the garlic, not garlic. In the case of like something like the burrito. You know, so yeah. A little garlic. So yeah, we're just getting the marinade together, and then we're just gonna add the chicken in there right at the end to the marinade. So we just, you know, get everything in the marinade. So again, onions, garlic, lime juice. We're gonna get some salt and pepper in that bad boy. We're gonna get some olive oil. You know how we love our olive oil. And that's it, you know, keep it simple. Okay, just chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop. But anyway, so yeah, like, we're making extra chicken today because whatever's left over is for tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm making something. It has to be, if I'm not making something a little more complicated than the quesadillas and the rice, I will make something, all right? Maybe it will be a surprise because, you know, I can't have like a 45-minute stream. I mean, I can, but, you know. Yeah, maybe one day I'll just sit here talking to you guys and I'll just do like Uber Eats, you know?
Bruh.
What did I, oh yeah. So, all right, so let's go on ahead and like squeeze these excess limes. So these limes are just like kind of rolling around in the fridge, you know, time to do something with them before they become, you know, extinct or what have you. So let's just go on ahead and add them in here. Part of the marinade. I mean, I'm probably gonna cut up another lime. Looks like these things have barely any juice in them, but you know, if I don't use them, they're just gonna, you know, they're not really gonna find a home. I don't know if you hear that bird. You hear that? She's loud, huh? They're living in the jungle. Well, I mean, in Florida's like that too, but you know, it's not. I'm not in the swamp. I'm in the jungle here, so I gotta say in the jungle, life in the jungle. When I used to be in Florida, it'd be like life in the swamp, you know. But out here, life in the jungle. But yeah, man, and you know, it's a different kind of nature, you know, in places like Florida or out here, you know, in the Yucatan in Mexico. Very different. There, shout out to everybody out there. Squeezing the lines. All right, every last little drop. And so, you know, like I said, to make things easier on ourselves, we're gonna go on ahead and get everything in there right now, so we don't gotta worry about it later. So, you know, once we, you know, get the chicken, we just add the chicken and that's it. So, let's get some of that olive oil in there. Again, if you don't have olive oil, don't add like some shit fucking cooking oil to the marinade. There's no need. The reason I add, olive oil is because olive oil is very tasty. All right, and it goes in there. So if you don't have olive oil, don't be adding any kind of like oil in here just to add oil. You know what I mean? So that's some oregano. I'm adding some oregano in there. All right. Just kind of crushing it up because it's a little bit more like a dried oregano, from like a tree, like locally out here, So then I had to like break it up. Otherwise, you got these huge ass stems and things like that. All right, gonna get some thyme. Now, thyme is not like a traditional kind of, Cuban, spice, but it is a spice. It is an herb that's very yummy, goes very well, very citrusy in a sense, and yeah, you know what I mean. I would highly recommend it. If you got fresh, even better. But it goes very well, and it is used out in other parts of the world, in the Caribbean. In other parts of the Caribbean cooking world. This is black pepper, just straight up black pepper, and salt, right? Okay, and we're just gonna go on ahead and just give this a quick little mixity mix, and we're gonna be adding the chicken into this. Okay. So let me go on ahead and get that chicken out of the fridge. Okay, so we guys got some chicken breast, and so like I said, we're gonna be using this, okay, tomorrow as well. Okay, so there's many ways to serve this. All right, you can go on ahead and butterfly it and have like these chicken steaks, which is what we're gonna do. So you guys can kind of see that, or little pieces, or just have little pieces like we've also done before. All right, we're gonna have just like kind of like steak type things, right? And small and big. All right, just butterfly. All right, you see what I'm doing there? That's called butterflying. Basically getting a bigger piece of meat. Oh, see, look, I cut too deep. Okay, so now I cut it right in half like an idiot.
Bruh.
Man, I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Bruh.
Anyways, whatever. Anyways, and so that's it. Very, very. A little bone, kind of get that out of the way. Okay. This is the chicken tender. All right, we're just gonna go on ahead and just tear that off and leave it whole like that. And then this again, we're just gonna go on ahead and butterfly, cut it right in half. Okay. Now, actually, butterfly would be to just leave it like that, right? Leave this piece like that. All right. So, like that. That's, you see. So we're gonna go on ahead and just leave that butterfly, all right? And we're gonna cut it up later, right? So we're gonna marinate it like this, and then. Alright, then later on, after it's cooked, we'll move it around. Alright, so now I'm going to just add this back into the marinade. I don't know if I'm gonna add some more lime in here or not. I think I might have to. Just trying to layer it in there, all right? Trying to make sure. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go on ahead and clean all this up. They're right there. Just washing my hands. Okay. Oh, I forgot you guys can see me on the side camera there. Alright, so what we're going to do now real quick is we're going to put this, we're going to clean this up. Okay, salmonella. You know, now remember, I always use water and bleach. Water and bleach, water and bleach. Okay, so you just gotta get this out of the way. Beautiful. Keep it nice and clean, nice and simple.
Bruh.
I wonder what it keeps doing. Let me see if I can just. I'm gonna have to restart it. Okay, so I'm gonna go on ahead and start getting that. Let me see.
Bruh.
All right, it's working. All right, let me see. We're gonna start getting the bread pudding in the oven. All right, so let's do that real quick. Man, this smells so good. Mmm. Mmm. Man, I haven't had bread pudding in a long time. Well, at least bread pudding that I've made. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to this. It smells very good. So we're gonna put a nice amount. In fact, let me just go on and use my hand here, thinking about probably better. So again, this is a lot, you know, for flavor. All right, and also to help it not stick. Okay. And we're just using a nice amount. Alright. You know, don't be shy. You know, it's like, you know, the people that order like, what is it? Like they go to McDonald's and they order like this, you know, let me get a number 2, a number 5, a number 8, and all with Diet Coke. And then they eat all that with a Diet Coke. I'm like, bro, I mean, really? You think that Diet Coke is going to help with your situation there? Might as well just give you a regular Coke and enjoy your slow suicide, you know? Again, nothing wrong with that. I eat a lot. I like to eat. But you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna eat, you gotta eat. You know what I mean? Just go for it, you know what I mean? So, you know, in this case, you know, don't be using no margarine. You know, don't be like, you know, I'm not gonna use Splenda. Whatever. No, just don't eat it. You know what I mean? Just eat a fucking carrot. Yeah, man. You know? You know, outside of like certain, you know, extreme medical conditions, you know, like, honestly, you know, live a little. Live a little. Okay? Just eat, man. Or whatever it is makes you happy. Seriously. Yeah, right? It's like there's a beep 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 beep. You know, YouTube, what is it? Like crazy dumbass YouTuber leads to early death of viewer. He ate himself to death. No, actually, you know what, man? Come on. You can see some of those mukbang videos or whatever the hell they're called, or like that Nick Avocado guy or whatever. And those people, like, they eat themselves. They literally order, yeah, let me get the whole menu. And they'll sit there and eat it. Yeah, I know. And people watch that shit. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, nothing wrong with it. Just not my cup of tea. All right, so yeah. Anyways, I would highly suggest you go with 2 cups of milk. All right, not the 4 cups. All right, 2 cups of milk. So look at that. It's a nice and a juicy. And by the way, I like it chunky. I like it a little chunky like this. You can make it however you want, but you know, just so that way it has a little bit of I don't know, a little character, you know, to go with it. You know, not huge chunks, but just, you know, a little chunk. You know what I'm saying? A little chunky chunk. It's a technical term, okay? In the kitchen. No, you guys might not know about all that shit. But anyways, so you're gonna get a lot of these raisins, you know, make sure they're kind of like evenly distributed, you know, throughout. Okay. That's it. You know, use your nice buttered hand, you know. That's it. Voila. I mean, really, it can't get any easier than that. And then what we're gonna do is just stick it where the sun don't shine, aka the oven, because the sun does not shine in the oven, and that is a fact. All right, so now we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna put on the timer about 45 minutes. You know, we'll check up on it periodically. All right, but we will put a timer on so we do not forget. Alright, as I tend to do. Alright, washing my hands there. Now I'm leaving the chicken out. Normally, I tell you, hey, put it in the fridge or whatever, but we're not gonna we're gonna cook this in a little bit, and it's actually semi-frozen anyway, so it's all good, no big deal. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start. I'm gonna do the dishes. All right, so I'm gonna bring my camera over here so you guys can watch me do the dishes for a second. Oh, great, perfect timing. Huh? Christian asks, like, is there anybody out there that enjoys watching me do the dishes? That's a great question. I'm gonna go with no, but I mean, I've been pleasantly surprised before. I know some of you guys actually are have told me that while I've been washing dishes and I've been talking about washing dishes or whatever, you know what I mean, that it has actually helped you guys in the kitchen. So, with that being said, I'm glad, and I mean, I gotta wash some dishes anyway. We gotta kill a little bit of time. I'm gonna get a little bit out of the way here, and you know, I'm gonna make the rice and the maduros next. But I'm gonna go on ahead and wash some dishes there. But yeah, ask you guys a question. You know, if you guys are even listening or watching, you know.
Bruh.
But do you guys like watching me do the dishes, or do you guys care? You know, meaning yes, no, whether I'm doing the dishes or not, or do you guys like it or don't like it? You're right over there. So. Alright, so anyways, shout out to everybody. Let's just get some of these dishes washed real quick, right? But yeah, you know, we're making some delicious, super delicious bread pudding, bro. But yeah, bread pudding is like, I think bread pudding is like one of the easiest dishes anyone can make, no matter what. No matter what their skill level. I think bread pudding is kind of pretty hard to fuck up. So I mean, you know, again, this week, in order to like redeem myself, I decided to go on ahead and make dishes that, you know, basically nobody can fuck up, no matter how bad you are in the kitchen. So that's what the theme for this week and the next week are. You know, easy projects nobody can fuck up, or very little, you know, or very high success rate, very little failure rate. All right, so it seems like everybody loves it when I do dishes. Apparently, no one's. I'm just. So no one's chanting to me. Apparently no one's watching, or you are watching just in the background. You got no time to chat. Anyways, so regardless, I'm gonna wash. Anyway, so that's the thing about live streaming, is the fact that, like, the reality is that, you know, you're just hanging out with me. You know what I mean? Basically, no matter what I'm doing, even if I'm just doing the dishes. So, because you guys can just watch me do the dishes, because this is what I would normally do. You know what I mean? Anyway, at this point, you know. Because everything we're doing today is you know, fairly easy. You know, we just got that chicken that we're gonna fry up. Okay. And that's it. We're just gonna make some white rice, which I'm gonna make right now. But yeah, kind of doing this in real time as well, so that you guys can see how quickly you guys can do everything, dishes included. You know how quickly you can start, do the dishes, eat, everything. You know, and you'll see. And because a lot of times, you know, the thing is, especially in today's world, you know, not only do we not have any time, and we want to eat, you know, we want to eat good, and a lot of times, you know, we got to settle for whatever is out there, processed food, and we don't really have time to cook for ourselves. And the real reason is because most people just don't have the time. They don't have the time. They don't have the skill set level to make quick and easy meals. There might be a huge barrier to entry. Something maybe just as simple as the dishes can be very intimidating. So that's why we do things like that here, where I show people the super basics. And we go through everything, even the dishes. Just to kind of like let people know. And then why it's a lot easier for me and even for you eventually is because just simple little things like wash the dishes as you go. If you wash as you go, everything is just a lot better because like I keep reminding everybody over and over again. When you're cooking and you look over to the dish pit, you're not really worried about the dishes because they're done. You know what I mean? And look right now. Look at this. We use all these dishes. To make the bread pudding and everything we did. And we're gonna just go on ahead real quick and knock these dishes out because we got the time. We're not making super crazy complicated dishes. And we got time to do this, so we go on ahead and knock it out. And that's it, man. Less stress. Allows you to enjoy everything even more. But you gotta, in order for you to have less stress, you gotta like help yourself. You gotta help yourself achieve less stress. And so one of the things that stresses you out, which I think most people, you know what I mean? The stress comes from the dishes, man. People just hate fucking dishes and they hate doing all the dishes at the end. Especially when you're full and you just want to pass out, whatever. The last thing you really kind of want to do is do the dishes. So if you've got the dishes done, you don't got to worry. And then you just got to... sorry for that. Anyways, and then you just have like a handful of dishes that you really got to just do. And that's it. Instead of like all these huge pile of dishes. So... keep it simple. You gotta make life easy on yourself. If Local says washing dishes can be therapy. Sure, yeah. 100%. All right. Easy peasy. Anyway, so we're just taking care of all these dishes. Again, we still got more dishes, There's dishes that are on standby, that are going to be, we're going to have to wash them. So that's the thing. I was just trying to get ahead of yourself, get ahead of the game. That's the idea, that's the idea. Just the kitchen is controlled chaos, and that's it. It's just, you got that whole idea, that's what it is. It's just controlled chaos. And, it'll be a lot easier for you as well. Got the garbage guys out there. He's saying hi. He's like, hey, why are you taking my garbage? That's mine. That's not yours. Look at that. All the dishes are done. magique. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on and work on that rice. All right. Gonna make a look at it, arroz. Hold on one second. Mucho poquito. Okay, so I know that stove looks horrible. I gotta wash it. I have not had the time. I'm gonna do it this weekend. So, been crazy busy. I'm definitely gonna wash it. This is disgusting. All right, so we're gonna go with about half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of rice. Okay. So we got a half a cup here. Okay. And we're gonna wash the rice, all right? I'm gonna start getting that hot. And that olive oil that we all know and love. Here, just again, washing the rice. Nice and easy, all right? Okay, so we got that rice. All right, we got that oil nice and hot. Okay. Okay, a little salt in there. And now we add the water, all right? 1, 2. Okay. That's very, very simple. All right. Alright, and so now what you do is you cover it up. Alright. You're going to bring it to a boil. Okay. Very, very hot today. I think we're over 100 degrees. Hot and humid. Not quite sure the temperature. I know it's, oh, okay, 99 degrees. All right. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so again, simple guys, alright? So, man, I keep freaking dropping this shit. Alright, so simple. Alright, so we got that rice going, alright? And we got the chicken marinating. We're gonna get that on that next. So if you guys can see, the rice is boiling. So now at this point, we're gonna just turn it down to low. All right, have it as low as possible. How low can you go? All right. So we're not gonna do the chicken just yet. In fact, let me. All right, let me just move this chicken around a little bit here. Make sure all sides are nice and marinated. Okay. We got the maduros. What else are we gonna do? Oh yeah, the sauce. Yeah. Someone's throwing some fireworks out there or some shit. Alright, we're gonna melt some butter. Hold on a sec. You know, I just realized, a lot of times what it is we have a lot of old cars, so, the backfiring of the fucking, the muffler or the whatever the hell it's called, the blah, blah, it sounds like fireworks or gunshots or whatever. It's like gunshots because of the, I know, trust me, I'm from the hood. I know what gunshots sound like. It's not gunshots, but, oh shit, anyways. Hood problems. All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead and just to kind of melt this. All right. So I'm I'm gonna stick it back here for a minute. I'm gonna go on ahead and make the sauce first. All right, let's just take care of that sauce. All right. So I'm just gonna melt the butter, and the sugar, and the rum, and the egg. So I've never really made this before. You know, I mean, it's a new sauce. You know, so I wanted to try it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see which one. I guess I'll go with this one. Got a few whisks here. I think we're gonna just go with this. Got the 1 cup of sugar. So I don't want it to be too hot because I don't want it to cook the egg or anything, you know. So I'm just wanted to melt that butter, but I'm not, you know, I don't want to be, what is it, like dirtying a new pot. So I'm gonna wait for this to finish melting and just do its thing. I'm just gonna go on ahead and add the sugar. The sugar will definitely help the process here of cooling it down. Alright, so I'm gonna go on ahead and put this on the heat. Alright, so we're making kind of like a little custard type thing here. I'm gonna keep stirring it. Sorry. Man, I really need to get the freaking voice commander. Okay, so you see it's kind of like getting a little custardy type thing here, alright? Keep stirring it. Let me get the rum ready. 1/4 cup. I wanted to make sure I had the rum. Alright, so I actually had a 1/4 cup of rum left. So it's perfect. Alright, but look at that. Looks nice. So we get this on medium, okay? I'm turning off the rice. I see most of the water has already evaporated, so I'm just turning it off and letting it do this thing. So now I'm going to go on ahead and add the rest of that rum. All right. Look at that. Yourself a beautiful sauce. All right, and so how do you test to make sure it's done? You get yourself a spoon. All right, you see, and you see if it coats the back of the spoon. All right, and when you put your finger through it, you see, that's how you know it's done. Okay. So we turn it off. We're done. Oh my god, this is so good! Holy shit, man! Wow. Wow. And that Appleton rum, I mean that, oh sorry, I turned it up all the way. That, spiced rum. Oh wow. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go on ahead and put this in a container. Okay? Okay, we're going to go on ahead and just pop this in a container. We don't want it to cook anymore. Okay, we're going to make sure it remains with this yummy stage. Look at that. Now, anyway, so I bought ice cream. You know, ice cream was something I was going to add to this. But man, I'm not gonna lie, after tasting this right here, holy crap. This is, you don't need vanilla ice cream, man. It's not vanilla ice cream, but it's really good. It's really good. I want to say it's like a creme anglaise. I don't know if you guys know what a creme anglaise is. But it's kind of like a creme anglaise. So good. All right, so we're just gonna put this here to the side, you know, let it chill. All right, finish that bottle. Paula Dean uses tons of butter and everything. She used to anyway. Yeah, she's still out there. She's still doing her thing. She still has her fans. I still don't even know what the hell she did. You know, in the age of everybody getting canceled, you know what I mean? So. I mean, Mario Batali, one of my all-time favorite chefs, you know, he also got canceled, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know for what, you know? Looking at a woman the wrong way, or who knows what it is. Again, you know how things are these days. So, if you play into the game, they will cancel you. Best way to not get canceled is don't play the game, don't participate. How do you not participate? Not care what they have to say. All right, so now we're gonna fork the rice. All right, fork. All right, so this thing's needs a little bit more to cook, but that's okay. It's perfect. You know, it's just a little wet. It's not mushy, just a little wet. So all we gotta do here Just, give it a quick little fork. Fork it up. And just turn it up again. Turn on the heat again. So it can finish cooking. Then we're going to take a few seconds, all right? And in the meantime, I'm going to start warming up the fryer so that we can get that them plantains going. Yeah. And then after that, then we're gonna work on the chicken. So, everything, one after the other. We're rolling right through this. The bread pudding is an awesome dessert that, again, it does not take a lot of time to cool as soon as you're done with it. So we can, we will serve up that bread pudding, right out of the oven. It says we got about 13 minutes left on the bread pudding, so we're just gonna let let it ride for a little bit. We put 45 minutes in there, all right, at 350. So what we're gonna do at the 45-minute mark is, in fact, let me go on ahead and just give it a quick flip. Oh yeah, it's looking amaze balls. It's looking amaze balls. Anyways, but yeah, what we're gonna end up doing is, stick the whole toothpick in there, give it a little toothpick testaroo, as we like to do. And once we come out with a clean toothpick, we know we have passed the test. And our bread pudding is COVID free.
Bruh.
Okay. I already got orders coming in for the bread pudding. Yes, don't worry about it. Shout out to you. You can and will have some bread pudding. Yeah, there's a lot of bread pudding. Don't worry about it. Okay, we got our plantains. Just gonna slice these bad boys up and get them ready. All right, and that's it. I mean, we're just gonna cook the chicken and get the plantains. But we gotta get the rice. I want to get the rice done first because I don't have that much room back there. So I want to make sure. We don't have enough space to cook. So I gotta wait for the rice to be done, get that rice out of the way, and then we can fry and cook the chicken at the same time, and then serve it up. I love plantains. I love my plantains. Okay. So we got these nice and cut up, so we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, just kind of like separate them. So we're just keeping these things super simple. So what I'm actually doing at the moment is that I'm heating up the oil, all right? I'm heating up the oil while simultaneously finishing up the rice. Once the oil is hot and the rice is done, I will flip it, put the oil back here, get the rice out of the way, and then get the big pan, get the big boy in here so we can fry up our chicken. And that's it. By the way, this sauce, whatever sauce this is, this rum sauce, oh my god, it is really good. Really good. And it's like, it smells, you can smell the rum, but it's like a faint, and you can taste the rum, but it's a faint little taste. It's not overpowering at all. The original recipe So this is the man. There's like many variations to like this recipe, and I'm like added more stuff to it. But originally, I think there was supposed to be even a lot more rum, or AKA bourbon, in this thing. So, yeah. But I think this is like the perfect amount because I added a little more than the recipe, all right, which was adding less. I mean, this was supposed to. I mean, this thing had like over a cup of bourbon or rum in this. And I was like, okay, that is a little much. But I didn't, I went on ahead and just instead of adding like a quarter cup, I was like, all right, we can do half a cup. I think half a cup is good. Be for the whole dish. And yes. I think that was the perfect amount. Not only because that's what I had in the bottle, but I mean literally the taste, it's there. So we're gonna, and then we'll see now with the bread pudding, but yep, killing a little time here. But the bread pudding should not be much longer. Hold on a sec. In fact, let me. I guess let me watch these 3 dishes over here while we're waiting. I might have to change the battery anyway. I think I'm going to change the battery anyway. So, kind of. Yes, sir, Bob. Look at this amazing dinner we put together in just a short amount of time. A very, very, very short amount of time. And we even got all the dishes done. I mean, wow, right? And I'm going in slow motion for you, baby. Slow motion for you. Slow motion. So, imagine if you go at normal speed, what you can actually do. And again, we really don't have any real dishes. We're cleaning as we go, since we still got a few minutes here. Look at that. Amazing. Alright, so I think we're going to start here. We should start getting things ready. Getting ready to rock and roll. Alright, so basically the rice is done. Alright, so it's already cooked. It just had a little bit excess liquid in there. It will finish cooking off and evaporating, alright, as we just like put it to the side. So rice done, good to go. Alright, oh, why did I turn this on? So now we're gonna go on ahead and move the oil to the back. Alright. And start, see look, the camera died just in time, alright, so I'm gonna go on ahead and get the camera ready while we're heating the pan. So we got the pan here, we're gonna cook the chicken. We got the oil back here, alright, getting hot. Okay, we got a medium-high heat. Yeah, how long has it been streaming? Look at that. Hour and 41 minutes. Okay, so we're just here reconnecting the camera. Change the battery. Let me turn it on. But again, guys, a super duper easy dinner. You know, anyone can make. You know, basically, I want to. Before I forget, I want to give a big shout out to all the contributors out there, all the supporters, all the Patreon members, all the people buying T-shirts and merchandise, and everybody supporting the show in each. However you support the show. You know what I mean? Whether it's buying some of the food or whatever it is you do. You know what I mean? Seriously, shout out to you. By the way, not everybody buys the food, all right? There's certain people out there, that are family, they get it for free, So, we don't charge family. We do business with family, all right? That's, but anyways, all right, so that's the worst thing you could do. But for friends, you can definitely do business with friends, you know what I mean? Or you can at least definitely, whatever, Anyways, but yeah, shout out to everybody out there, all of you guys. And, when I mean family, I was talking about more like the, I guess, immediate family. But, at the end of the day, you guys are all my family. So, let's never forget that. You guys are all family. We're in this together, 100%. Shout out to all of you, all the love and support, constantly getting. So, all right. So we got the rice doing its thing back there. We got the water pump also doing its thing back there. ¿Tú estás echando agua o algo así? Oh. Okay. So we got the bread pudding also doing its thing. So we're going to be checking on the bread pudding real soon. It's almost time. It's almost that time. But in the meantime, we're going to go on ahead and just start getting that chicken going. So we're going to get a nice amount of olive oil in there. Yummy olive oil. Alright, I think. Okay, yeah, the bread pudding's already done. Let me get that guy out of there. Look at that. Look at that. So let me go on ahead and make sure it's cooked first. Continue. Well, look at that. How beautiful. Huh? Smells so good. And a toothpick right in the middle. Oh yeah, I think this is done. Yeah, and look, nice and clean. Perfect. Again, sorry about that water pump out there. God, that's loud. All right, anyways. But look at that. Perfect. Man. No, not my internet family. Only my intermediate family. My actual family. You know who you are, all right? Don't be acting or whatever. If I don't even know who you are, travel, invest, retire, you're not family. You're just a friend. All right, you're part of the cooking family, the part of the happy family, part of the. All right, bread pudding is done. I'm gonna get this guy out of the way. You're making me stick my foot in my mouth. All right, so we got this off. I'm gonna go on in and turn on the GoPro, the helicopter cam. Helicopter. All right. So let's go on ahead and we got that oil nice and hot. Let's get these bad boys in there. get all these yummy onions. Okay, I'm going to cover it up to speed up the process for a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to go on ahead and start sticking these guys in here. Okay. Okay, mix this up real quick and make sure they don't stick together. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the show today. A super yummy, delicious show, easy show today, having fun. Look at those yummy plantains. And just make sure they're not sticking together. Easy peasy. Look at that. So you see the onions are getting sauteed. You know, the chicken is getting nice and cooked all the way through. All right. A very easy meal. Anyone can put together. How can I order? How much per plate? Great question, Travel. Basically, there's a million ways. If you are here living here locally in Merida, Mexico, and you would like to order anything, you know what I mean, of what I'm making, again, you can, on my YouTube page, okay, you can see the menu that's coming up ahead of time. So you can just basically see, oh, look, he's gonna make bread pudding today. I would like some bread pudding. Let me put in my order and just basically hit me up. Again, through many, there's email. There's like all the links are down below. There's a million ways to get, you can leave a comment. There's a million ways to get a hold of me, all right? Just get a hold of me and say, hey, can you, and that's it. Basically, it's just getting a hold of me the first time. Once you get a hold of me the first time, it's very easy to get a hold of me. We'll exchange numbers and it'll make it a lot easier. So that way, you can basically text me. In fact, like today, I'm probably gonna have, I don't know, I'm getting a few orders in. So sometimes, like, I'll get orders in as I'm cooking. So for today, with the bread pudding, I'm getting a few orders in. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough, but if you put your order in, hey, can you save me a piece? Can you save me another piece? Whatever. I can do that, and then it's kind of like first come, first serve. Obviously, I'm not gonna make you make a trip all the way out here and then I run out of food. But it's there's a lot of people, and there's all kinds of food, and some people have more interest in some dishes than others, and all things like that. So, and then as for the price, it depends. It honestly depends a bit because it depends on what I'm making and how much you want and the cost of the ingredients. I'm just basically trying to break even. You know what I mean? I just want to keep the show sustainable. You know what I mean? Some people, they give me a little extra, because they want to, donate to the show or whatever. But it's up to you. You know what I mean? I just give a price and that's it. So it all just really depends on what it is you want and how much you want to order and all that good stuff. So, that's it. I mean, that's all I can say. You know what I mean? Like, if you want one piece of bread pudding, I might charge you like 100 pesos, which is like $5. You know what I mean? The real best way, though, is the really best way to get in contact with me, I think, would be maybe, especially for the cooking, would be the Facebook. Maybe, Facebook Messenger, or leave a comment. Leave a comment in the Facebook group, things like that, you know what I mean? Nice and easy. This is very hot still. I'm gonna put it down here to cool off a little bit. Thank you so much. I'm in Merida, in Colonia, Yucatan. Okay, awesome. And again, look, I don't deliver anything. So what I offer, two things. I offer pickup service, where people can come and pick it up, or I also offer delivery service, you know what I mean, and all that good stuff. Now, so, and on the delivery service, basically it's you pay for like Uber delivery, you know what I mean, whatever that is. And but yeah, like I said, you want more details, just reach out to me, okay? Because again, this is only for locals, okay? So I mean, there's not really. And there's no point in me keep going on and on here if nobody really cares. So, as you guys can see here, the plantains, they're cooking, they're getting nice and golden, slowly but surely. We gotta keep an eye on it because, they tend to, brown fairly quickly. For 1 minute they're yellow, the next minute they're black. So you got to keep an eye on them, constantly keep stirring them, moving them around, make sure they don't stick to each other. And that's it. And then the chicken, basically, what we're doing, the reason I did this method to cook it is because, again, this chicken, and especially look at this one, nice and thick, boy. Look at that, thick, boy. All right, so I wanted to make sure it's nice and cooked all the way through, And the best way to do that is, add a little liquid in there, which was coming from the onions and the marinade and all that stuff, and voila, So our chicken is basically cooked. Our chicken is nice and cooked. All we're doing now is just browning it, all right? Just getting that last little browning to it, and that's it. So, all right. A shout out to everybody out there. Travel says, I've been craving some pernil, arroz con gandules y tostones. Well, I haven't made that in a while. Again, you gotta stay, so today I'm making mandules. I made tostones, I think, a couple weeks ago, and things like that. The thing is, tostones is sometimes a little hard to make out here because you can't get green plantains, They only sell you the fucking maduros, So, arroz con gandules, I don't know. I would have to learn how to make that. I'm sure it's easy, but I'm Cuban, so arroz con gandules is it's Puerto Rican, right? I'm pretty sure that's Puerto Rican. So I don't know how to, and then pernil, it's just pork, puerco. So, and again, I really, I'm not gonna really make así como pernil because it's like, you can actually get, look, if you want pernil, go to Yucatecan restaurants out here that sell lechon, not cochinita, not pork chook, lechon, and they make it good, they make it right. It's just like pernil, it's just like pollo cosado that we're used to. So yeah. So you can actually find some really, some pretty similar food out here. Also, there are some Cuban restaurants. I don't know if there's any Puerto Rican restaurants, but I do know that there are some. The maduros. Look at that, see? I took my eye off of it for 1 second. Look at that, look how quickly they brown up. Alright, so these guys are almost done. One of the things I do want to do out here is actually, I want to do lechon, like a whole lechon asado, like a whole pig. I want to roast a whole pig. So I definitely want to do that. So stay tuned for that. All right, so we're going to turn this off and take these out. Okay. They're going to continue kind of cooking a little bit. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so we turned the oil off, and that's it. We just got the chicken here. You see it's now starting to brown. Okay. But this is basically already done. Okay, so what we're going to do here real quick, I'm going to take out this chicken. Just for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy out for a second. Okay, we're just gonna finish sauteing these real quick. Quick second. La cebollita. Little onions, little sauteed onion, all right? And I'm going to go on ahead and add a little extra olive oil there, quickly. Okay? So we're just going to get that last little bit of color. Alright, that's what we're looking for here. So we put that extra little olive oil. Look at that. There's like some award-winning chicken up in here. I'll tell you what. All right, and that's it, guys. You know, we're just get that little bit of color on there. And we're gonna put it here on our plate. I'm gonna call the dinner bell. Get the wifey out here to eat. And again, the leftover here is what I'm gonna use tomorrow. Okay. Now the last thing we're going to do here is I'm going to help you with the cleanup. Remember, we're going to clean, look at this disgusting mess, all right? We're going to clean that up. So how are we going to clean that up? Easy. Make sure it stays hot. Add water. All right? Okay, you add water. All right, there's a little last tip of the day. Remember, this will work on every pan. Only works on these heavy duty pans, all right? Don't forget. Hold on, I'm gonna cover this up here. All right, but you guys can see, all right? I'm just gonna scrape with a wooden spoon. And a lot of that's burnt is just a lot of the sugars, okay, from the lime juice, from the marinade itself. All right. So we're just gonna do again. This is still the flame is still on. Ya está la comida. Maybe cleaning this while we wait for her to get over here to eat. You see how it all just vanishes with that water? Ya está la comida. ¿Y eso que están adelantando? ¿Pero que están haciendo algo importante o qué?
No, es una clase como de ética.
¿Cuánto quieres?
Ahí. Igual por ahí.
Okay. ¿Cuántos pollitos quieres? ¿Ese? Muy grande, ¿no? Sí, dame el trapo.
¿Qué trapo? ¿Este de la pared?
Piso. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and then okay, so look at that beautiful dish. Super simple, alright, so we'll let her have at it. She's eating a maduro off camera. Alright, so I'm gonna finish with the pan here, just scrapey. The GoPro Thyme overheated. When I joined, I thought it said Mark Cuban Chicken. Bro. Isn't it? how is it? How is it? On a scale of 1 to 10?
Son 10.
Another 10? Alright. Yes. Alright. Oh, wait. Wrong one.
¿Te imaginas que lleguemos al capítulo, no sé, 2000 y yo ya esté así gorda y...
She's like, can you imagine when we get to like episode 2000 and I'm all like fat and then
Like Java.
like Jabba, little mini Jabba the Hutt.
Realmente este programa es un registro
It's
de
a
un feeder.
Yeah, that's right. It's a register of her getting nice and fat and plump. No, but you're doing fine. We eat healthy, man. Come on, get out of here. This is just chicken and rice and plantains. This is like the typical diet that we all eat. You eat a version of that. You just add some beans. Again, we eat the beans too. Just no beans today. She actually eats less beans than I do. I eat more beans. So. But anyways, yeah, rice is Anyways, all right. So we got that. All right, so we're done there. You're very welcome. I'm trying to find.
No puede faltar la coca.
That's right. So, you gotta have Coke with this. Alright.
Calor del carajo.
Oops, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna, let me let her finish because she seems to be working right through that. She's hungry. Tiene hambre.
Sí, sí tengo.
So, and then I'm gonna go on ahead and get the rice pudding ready. So look at this. Oh man, the sauce is even better just sitting here. So I'm gonna go on ahead and start making that, getting that ready.
Amo los plátanos.
Yeah, go ahead.
¿Ya puedo ir?
Hmm?
¿Ya puedo ir?
Okay.
No te voy a faltar.
Yeah, fuck it. No, give me one thing. Sí. Oye, que tienes que tomarle foto a este también.
Oh my god.
Este sí. Este va a estar muy rico, sí. Ahora que te da vuelta.
Estoy sudando como puerta.
Look at that, beautiful. Mmm. That looks so good. Look at that. Yeah, bread. What bad is it?
¿Qué vas a hacer?
Echarle salsa.
Voy a tomar un video de eso. Avísame. Déjalo ahí.
All right, here we go. Echar un poquito de coco blanco arriba.
No, too much.
Look at that.
¡Wow!
¿Ya probaron? Sí. ¿No quiere pelo? Una cucharita. Alright, let's see. Let's see how the bread pudding came out. ¿Quiere más salsita también? Let's see. Moment of truth. What the fuck was that? What?
Puedes emborrachar un barco con eso.
Oh, because she's like, oh, it has a lot of rum in it. Really? ¿El bread pudding o la salsa?
Puta madre, los dos tienen ron.
Well, I know the people ordering it are gonna like it anyway, so. Let me see. It's fine. I don't taste any rum. Nah, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, it's so good! Man, that's probably the best bread pudding I've ever made in my life. I thought she was reacting because it's really sweet. Sí que está dulce, ¿verdad? How can she taste the alcohol more than the sugar?
Porque es insensible.
Yeah, but I taste the sweetness. To me, all I taste is sugar. But you like it, or is it too much? Really? I don't taste any alcohol in there at all.
Yo sí, sentí de ron, te lo juro, te lo juro.
Wow, that's funny. No Coke flow. That's funny. ¿Tú quieres echarle el helado a esto? Probarlo. ¿No? ¿Sí?
¿A qué sabrá?
Bueno, similar a...
¿Tú ves? Bueno.
No es mi favorito, pero quiere echarlo. No. No Coke flow.
No pega con eso.
Yeah, no Coke flow. It needs ketchup. Well, that's what it is. That's it. You're right. That's why she don't like it. It needs a little ketchup.
Guácala.
But anyways, all right, guys. Well, anyways, the bread pudding came out phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't taste any alcohol, but it tastes really sweet. That's 100% super sweet. Other than that, though, it is, wow, probably the best bread pudding I've ever made. And that sauce is phenomenal. Everything's, wow. So, by the way, she loves alcohol. Surprising that it's so overpowering for her. Anyways, whatever. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go raid somebody on Twitch. I don't think anyone's watching on Twitch anyway. Let me go check anyway, and I'll be right back and watch her mukbang away.
Bruh.
Okay, you guys can watch the mukbang.
Hey. Hey, Pedro.
you tried it again. So you like it. No, you didn't try another piece?
No, pues
That was just me.
Bruh.
Anyway, I can't believe you didn't like it.
Déjame mucho arroz.
No. Anyway, it's all right. At least the people that ordered the rice, the bread pudding are definitely gonna like it. I'm sorry. I hurt my foot. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, with that being said, I think that's time for us to get the hell out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We had a wonderful, wonderful stream today. Made a lot of wonderful, yummy, delicious food today, including the bread pudding that she didn't like, but I loved it. It tasted really good. A lot better than I thought. And that's it. So, just regular chicken and rice and some plantains, and I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Everything came out great. That's it. Alright, so, alright guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit that bell icon. Don't forget to follow. Check out all the links below. Thanks to all the patrons. Thanks to all the subscribers. What do we call it? All the people supporting the show. I got new merch. Check out the links below. New links, new everything. Thanks again. Peace out. Hasta la vista, baby.